Mia Khalifa's story is one of complexity, controversy, and ultimately, personal redemption. Born on February 10, 1993, in Beirut, Lebanon, Mia was raised in a conservative, Catholic household. Her family moved to the United States in 2001, seeking safety and a new start after the turmoil of the Lebanese Civil War. Settling in Montgomery County, Maryland, Mia's early life was shaped by the challenges of being an immigrant in post-9/11 America, navigating a new culture, and finding her identity in a foreign land. Mia's upbringing was typical of many immigrant families. Her parents emphasized the importance of education, hard work, and maintaining their cultural and religious values. She attended Northwest High School in Germantown, where she was a good student, involved in sports, and described by those who knew her as intelligent, driven, and kind-hearted. Despite this, Mia struggled with a sense of belonging, feeling caught between two worlds, her Lebanese heritage and the American culture she was growing up in. This struggle for identity and acceptance would later play a significant role in the decisions she made as a young adult. After high school, Mia enrolled at the University of Texas at El Paso, where she studied history. College life presented Mia with the freedom to explore different aspects of her identity away from the watchful eyes of her conservative family. During this time, she experimented with her appearance, adopting more westernized looks that included tattoos and a change in fashion style. While her academic focus was history, Mia also began to explore the world beyond the confines of her upbringing, seeking out experiences that were both liberating and, in many ways, controversial. In 2014, at the age of 21, Mia made the fateful decision to enter the adult entertainment industry. This choice was not made lightly, but it was driven by a desire for financial independence and a sense of rebellion against the constraints she felt had been placed on her by her conservative upbringing. Mia's entry into the adult industry was marked by a mixture of naivety and defiance. She saw it as a temporary phase, something she could do to make quick money and assert her independence before moving on to a more traditional career. However, Mia could not have anticipated the impact her decision would have on her life. Within months of her debut, Mia became one of the most searched-for names in the industry, a meteoric rise that was fueled by one particular scene that would define her career and the controversy that followed. In this scene, Mia was depicted wearing a hijab, a religious garment that holds deep significance for many Muslims around the world. The scene was intended to be provocative, but the backlash was immediate and intense. The portrayal was seen as deeply offensive by many, and Mia found herself at the center of a global firestorm. The controversy that erupted from this scene was unlike anything the adult industry had seen before. Mia was thrust into the spotlight, not just as an adult film star, but as a symbol of disrespect and blasphemy in the eyes of many in the Muslim community. The backlash was severe. Mia received death threats, was disowned by her family, and became a pariah in the very culture she had been raised in. The reaction was so intense that it forced Mia to quit the industry after just a few months and only a handful of scenes. Leaving the adult industry did not, however, end the controversy or the consequences of her brief career. Mia's decision to leave was driven by fear for her safety and regret over how her actions had affected her family and her community. She quickly realized that the internet had a long memory, and despite her attempts to move on, her past continued to haunt her. The scenes she had filmed were being watched millions of times over, and the image of Mia Khalifa became synonymous with that single controversial scene. The aftermath of Mia's brief stint in the adult industry was devastating for her personally. She struggled with the weight of the public's perception of her, the ongoing threats to her life, and the estrangement from her family. The notoriety she had gained brought her financial gain, but at an enormous personal cost. Mia felt trapped by her past, unable to escape the shadow it cast over her life. Her attempts to start anew, including various jobs in social media and sports commentary, were often overshadowed by her past, with many refusing to see beyond her former career. Mia's journey to reclaim her life and her identity has been long and arduous. Over the years, she has spoken openly about her regrets, the mistakes she made, and the pain that followed her decision to enter the adult industry. She has used her platform to advocate against the exploitation of young women in the industry, speaking out about the lack of control performers often have over their content, and how difficult it is to escape the stigma associated with adult work. Mia has also been vocal about the impact her brief career had on her mental health. She has shared her struggles with depression, anxiety, and the feelings of isolation that came with being ostracized by her community and misunderstood by the world at large. Despite the challenges, Mia has shown remarkable resilience, using her experiences as a platform to educate others about the realities of the adult industry and the importance of making informed choices. In recent years, Mia has worked hard to rebuild her life and her reputation. She has found a new sense of purpose in advocacy and philanthropy, using her platform to support causes that are important to her, including animal rights, mental health awareness, and supporting victims of human trafficking. Mia has also returned to her academic roots, using her knowledge of history and her personal experiences to contribute to meaningful conversations about identity, culture, and the consequences of online fame. Mia's story is a cautionary tale about the allure of quick fame and the long-lasting consequences of choices made in youth. It is also a story of redemption and resilience. Mia has taken responsibility for her past, acknowledging the harm her decisions caused while also refusing to be defined by them. She has worked tirelessly to rebuild her life, to regain the respect of her family and community, and to carve out a new identity that is not solely tied to her past. One of the most significant aspects of Mia's journey has been her efforts to challenge the narrative that has been imposed on her by both the media and the public. She has been candid about the fact that she was manipulated and taken advantage of during her time in the adult industry, and she has spoken out about the need for greater protections for performers. Mia has also highlighted the importance of consent and the right to control one's own image, issues that are often overlooked in discussions about the adult industry. Mia's story is also a powerful example of the challenges faced by women of color in the public eye. As a Lebanese woman, Mia was subjected to a level of scrutiny and criticism that was deeply tied to her ethnicity and cultural background. The backlash she faced was not just about her decision to enter the adult industry, but also about the way she was perceived as a representative of her culture. This added layer of complexity has made Mia's journey all the more challenging, but it has also made her advocacy all the more important. Despite the hardships, Mia has remained committed to using her voice for positive change. She has continued to engage with her audience on social media, sharing her thoughts on a range of topics, from sports to politics to mental health. She has also made efforts to connect with her roots, traveling to Lebanon and working to bridge the gap between her past and present. Mia's ability to navigate these complex issues with grace and determination has earned her a new kind of respect, one that is based not on her past notoriety, but on her courage and resilience. Today, Mia Khalifa is far removed from the world of adult entertainment, but her story continues to resonate with many. She has become a symbol of the pitfalls of fame, the consequences of youthful mistakes, and the power of personal redemption. Mia's journey is a testament to the idea that it is possible to overcome the darkest moments of one's past and emerge stronger, wiser, and more determined to make a difference. Mia's life is a reminder that everyone has the capacity for change, that mistakes do not have to define us, and that redemption is always within reach. Her story is not just about the controversy that once surrounded her, but about the person she has become in the years since, a person who is committed to living with integrity, advocating for others, and using her experiences to create a better world for those who come after her. As Mia continues to move forward, she does so with a sense of purpose and a clear understanding of who she is and what she stands for. Her story is far from over, and there is no doubt that she will continue to inspire others with her resilience, her honesty, and her unwavering commitment to living life on her own terms.